All right, guys, hear me out here. So I didn't have time to run to the bank. So I took the liberty to create my own $100 bill. I know Ben isn't looking too hot, but he's gonna have to do for now, okay? Hey guys, I'm Gina. Welcome back to the channel. We've got season 2, episode 3 of the trash reality show Marrying Millions, where broke bitch dates rich bitch because they're in love. Are y'all ready for some more fake ass drama? Because I know I am. Let's kick it off with Katie and Kevin. Last time we saw these two lovebirds, they were at dinner and Romeo here asked to split the bill.
Kevin was really cheap the other night at dinner.
After he pulled that shit, I hope she took her ass home after she blue-balled him and left him to RedTube and Jill. Still got him a Christmas gift because, you know, that's what girlfriends do. Yeah, and you know what boyfriends do? They take their girlfriends out for dinner sometimes and pay for it, especially if they're millionaires. So I don't know what you're doing buying him a Christmas present.
I do have an ulterior motive.
That's right, rent is due and Katie is strapped for cash.
I don't have a concrete job at the moment.
Oh, Katie with the 2 T's, find yourself a job. Sell some feet pics online, do something. If you don't want to work, that's your prerogative, but you're gonna have to find yourself an actual sugar daddy if that's the case. So she's gonna ask her boyfriend for it, the same boyfriend that won't even buy her dinner.
Oh, these are cute.
Aw.
Thanks.
Mom used to always get us fuzzy socks for Christmas.
Aw.
Aw.
Well, speaking of Christmas, here you go.
Aw.
Aw.
It's so cute. Oh,
Oh.
this is actually sweet.
Girl, what are you doing? You bought him a watch? Why wouldn't you use that money towards rent? No. Jesus. Thanks, babe. You're welcome, you cheap ass.
Well,
She's gonna ask him immediately after. Yeah, because that's not obvious or anything.
well, so you know how it's Christmas and all?
Yeah, like that's what we've been talking about since you showed up. The fuzzy socks. I just opened my Christmas present 30 seconds ago. You were here the entire time.
Oh,
So like times are tough right now and rent is due. So could you please be a daddy for once and lend me 1K?
so, I mean, we've talked about this before, about what happened.
But I'm not her. Like, that's in the past.
Oh, Kevy Webby's been burned before. So we learned that Kevin's previous girlfriend was in a bad family situation and needed some help.
So I lent her $20,000.
Dude, she asked for $1,000, not 20. And since she never ended up paying him back.
In that moment, I kind of swore to myself that I would never give or lend money to any of my friends or girlfriends ever again in my life under any circumstance.
Wait, hold up. So you got burned years ago by a girlfriend who was supposed to pay you back. You didn't get paid back. And now you still won't give money to a girlfriend? Giving obviously implies they don't have to pay you back. So I think you're just greedy, regardless of that situation. And she's all like, I hate when he compares me to his ex.
There are literally guys out there who would throw money and gifts at me.
Yeah, go get yourself one.
And I'm not like that, and Kevin should know that by now.
Yeah, any girl with nails like this is like that.
I try to do so much for you. Like, I bought this watch even though it went over my budget.
Girl, you can't even bribe him with your cooter. You think a watch is gonna do the trick? You better take that back, by the way. I hope you kept the receipt.
If I had like a normal person job, you wouldn't ask me.
Okay, that's some crap. I would like to think if a significant other is in a better financial spot than you are, not rich, would still be willing to help you when you're struggling. People who care about you, rich or not, want to help you out during difficult times.
The only reason you're asking me is because you know that it's like, it doesn't mean as much to me.
It doesn't matter if it means nothing to him, if he doesn't care.
What I'm saying
I'm
is,
supposed to be someone you care about.
All right, girl, that's your move to whip out your phone and block his ass. Right in front of him.
I do understand why Katie's upset, but like I can't violate a promise I made to myself.
No, Katie, I'm gonna violate myself if I help you out.
You know what? I'm out. Merry Christmas.
She's just gonna walk out.
Yeah, you're just
Katie with the 2 T's and 0 G's.
so selfish. I thought I was someone you cared about.
Oh,
All right, let's check up on Erica and Rick. Big Dick Rick is about to meet Erica's father. Probably shouldn't use Big Dick and father in the same sentence. It's kind of weird.
Definitely very nervous.
oof,
Why does every old man make the most exasperated sound while they're sitting up or down?
oof.
It's like they hit 50 and have to announce to everyone if they're sitting up or down.
I am eating Erica's father.
Huh?
Eating Erica's father.
Oh God, no, don't eat him. That's not how you make good first impressions. Hey fam, Daddy's here. Grandma, give Daddy a little kiss. There's only one daddy in this house. That's such like the quintessential dad face. Like every dad makes that face when you touch the thermostat or bring home the dude you're fucking that's old enough to be your grandpa.
How are you? So I'm thrilled to be here. I really am.
Yeah, we love it when the daughter comes to visit.
Since she just decided to run off to Miami and become a sugar baby.
With my 68-year-old boyfriend.
Oh,
Yeah, girl, just like keep pointing it out. Like you gotta desensitize the fam to your creepy age gap.
it's pretty clear Erica's father and grandmother are not huge fans of me. I'm gonna change this whole scenario.
Rick is like, I got this. Like, I'm gonna take the whole fam to Aruba or Fiji, give their retinas a break from all that corn, let them experience the sun. And you just watch, they'll turn over a new leaf about Erica and I.
So how are you enjoying Springfield so far?
Yeah, guys, I'm just loving the scenic views of Springfield.
Seeing Rick and Erica together, it seems more like a grandpa and maybe a granddaughter. It doesn't look like it would be a couple.
It's 2020, Dad. Get over it. Like, sometimes you're attracted to grandpas. It's fine. Daddy works really hard on his pecs at the gym.
He can work out every day and he's still gonna have an old man dad bod or whatever, not that I care.
I don't think he has a dad bod. I'd say he's in pretty good shape for a 69-year-old.
Do you still have both your hips and knees?
Yeah, everything works. And it works good.
Everything works, especially when I take my little blue pill. So Papa Bear addresses some concerns.
What happens if you're not in the picture? What's she gonna have to fall back on?
Translation, I need to know if my daughter has secured the bag. So Rick is all, she'll have plenty of money if we get married.
You're discussing marriage.
And Erica's father is definitely not happy about it.
I'm sure you know I'm very protective of my daughter.
I like the dad a lot. He's just like being protective dad, and he's just also the most Midwestern dad ever.
Later that same evening.
So while they're out having drinks in Springfield, they're like, that was really stressful. I can't believe your father doesn't approve of our creepy age gap. They invite Erica's childhood friend because, you know, hot young girl, gotta keep those views up. Erica's just always had a thing for daddies. And because I love daddies so much, everyone just assumes I have daddy issues.
I don't think I have daddy issues. I have a great relationship with my dad.
Oh, girl, you don't have daddy issues. You just like money. Hey, I get it. Ricky, old perv, you're like the same age as my grandma. Isn't that funny? Then Erica expresses some concern to Rick because earlier that day, Grams asked her what she would do if Rick's health started declining, which is very possible at his age. We need to figure out a plan before he goes senile. Let's make sure that it's all written down, that you're going to a home when you start getting whoop whoop, and like, I'm in the will and everything, and we are solid. Daddy.
Well, they say the 90's the new 40.
Come on, Rick. Like, you're no spring chicken.
There is a part of me that is a little worried about the future with his health.
Worried about what you're gonna do with all that money.
It's really hard to talk to Rick about it because he just will not take it seriously.
Well, then maybe not have this conversation in front of your friend at a dive bar. All right, so next up we have Noni and Reese, who we briefly met in episode 1. And honestly, you can't really tell which one is older. So Noni hosts a wine and cheese night so Reese can get to know her friends. I just never pictured you with a skater ginge. Who's poor? Most old rich dudes are fat and insane but still manage to be boring. I'm already rich. Why would I do that to myself? So I mentioned this before in the first episode. Noni is definitely like the high-powered CEO, cougar, but still has a young, rebellious heart. And that's why she's so attracted to like the younger, edgier skater musician dude. It totally makes sense. Reese shows up with some flowers. What a sweetie. And he's not very excited about the night because he's like, I have nothing in common with these people and I don't even eat cheese or drink wine. They ask him some life questions so they can silently judge him while he answers. I really love how he's the only dude drinking beer. And he casually mentions he was living in his truck for a few months before moving into his current home. Cue more judgmental stares. This lady reacts like she just found out her teenage son smokes marijuana.
How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes.
I didn't know that.
Been to my spot.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Yeah, I know you didn't know that. I just met you. So Noni is feeling like he shouldn't have brought that up at the party.
I think that that's the kind of information that maybe you don't share with a bunch of strangers.
With those types of strangers. Because I think most people would be like, oh, Shit got real for you, huh?
And I'm sensing some shock and alarm in the crowd.
I'm calling bullshit. If these people are actually from Seattle, Washington, they're by no means fazed by this. Considering it has like the 3rd largest homeless population in the US.
I'm not ashamed of my past, so why would I watch what I say around Noni's friends?
Reese is real as fuck.
I didn't know he was living in his car.
Yeah, and you're being a really judgy bitch. Some of us don't come from money. Not everyone's parents can afford to send their kids to private school, Tiffany. Oh my God, seriously? Yeah, I heard that once. I have a feeling that Noni came from a lot of money. In the first episode, she mentions that she was cut off. I love you, bitch. I just want to make sure he's not using you.
He doesn't care about money.
So Reese goes and visits the fam for dinner one night. He's got a big family with 3 sisters. 4 women! He is the most patient man in the world. We learn that Noni is unable nor really wants children, which is very upsetting for Reese's mother.
Well, I know that I want a grandchild from you.
Bitch, you have like 6 other ginger grandchildren right there. Play with them.
I don't believe that you don't want to have a child of your own.
Okay, can I just say, like, if you're a parent and you pressure your child to have children, whether they don't want to or they're not ready for it, that is so shitty. Why would you do that? And Reese is like, I'm broke as it is. How am I gonna afford a child?
Well, a child will motivate you a lot.
Yep.
No, shut the fuck up. You shouldn't have to have a child to motivate you to make more money. So then his family starts questioning why a woman like Noni would want to be with a guy like Reese, and they don't hold back.
Why does she want the homeless, smelly, jobless guy?
Did his own family just call him smelly?
Doesn't sound like you necessarily want for him to be with Noni long term.
No, absolutely not.
Oh yeah, I just don't want my son to marry this cool rich CEO woman. That would be bad for him. Hello, boys and girls. So we actually meet one more couple in this episode, but I think I might introduce them next time because I'm really anxious to get this video out right now. I want to see if there's even going to be a next time. So fingers crossed we don't get blocked. All right, guys, well, that about does it. Oh God, no, Ben went away. Ben! It's because I took too long to film. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe. Bye!